I remember calling his amateur fights. He was an absolute machine. It is weird that he's fighting in underwear, though.
Kick to the belly and straight to the tie-up.
Irving's methodology is not super technical. Go forward, put pressure, burn them out.
Yeah, when it comes to these bantamweights, man, they're non-stop action.
And the pace we've seen from him in his previous fights is like he's even a cut above.
Yeah, Irvin does not stop. He has an unbelievably impressive level of cardio in his past fights. He does get a little wrestling-centric, but at distance, he slings it. You better keep your hands up and your chin down because he is going to throw something. Aleman turns the corner. He's on the outside. Great head position there, keeping Enriquez on the fence. Double underhooks by Aleman. Aleman chopping away with some knees. Enriquez looking for that Mongolian tie with the legs. Aleman's pressure just too much, or base too good for that trip up. Enriquez breaks and fires. Big overhand, whiffs by. Huge uppercut by Enriquez. And the shuffle kick. Enriquez wants his takedown, and Aleman said, not today.
Just for clarification, Coach Ben, what is a Mongolian tie-up?
So it's a specific kind of leg tie. It looks like you're going for like an inside reap, but instead of the reap, you hook the foot to the outside of the ankle, and it allows you to use your hips and knees to kind of pull that foot around like it's yours. So if you see a lot of the Mongols, Uzbeki wrestlers and stuff, they use that tie and they go for like suplex lifts, and it pulls them over the top into like a crossbody or half guard like position. It's very controlled. They seem very hard to me, but they're cool. Enriquez under the butt, scoops Aleman off the fence, sucks the hips in and plants him. Aleman here with full guard but open, which means he's either looking to be active or he doesn't know what he's doing. Half butterfly. Smart play by Aleman. Enriquez puts the foot down, crushing that. Aleman needs to get his butt off to the right a little bit so he can elevate that high leg. But Enriquez is such a wide base, it'll be hard to move. He's got one foot on the hip. I'd like to see him get two and just push Enriquez off of him and use his technical getup to get out of there.
And there's still a lot of time left, 2 minutes in this
Aleman
first round.
pushes off, he's up on his feet. It looks like Enriquez has met his cardio match here. Aleman is not backing down at all. He is not scared of the pressure. He is happy to be here. You love to see it. Beautiful leg scoop by Irvin Enriquez. He is now in the full guard. Aleman looking for control. Enriquez throwing off a couple shots, stomping over the top, looking to pass to half. Aleman covers him or catches him back in that half butterfly with the foot press or the hip. Enriquez doing a great job of leg pummeling. Still stuck in that same spot.
Less than a minute to go here. Diego Aleman needs to wall walk, get his back up against the cage, utilize that cage. The cage can be your worst enemy or your best friend.
In this case, it's his worst enemy. He's busting his butt to make room, but Enriquez is just not having any of it. The ref gives one of the gentlemen a warning for grabbing the fence.
Almost at that 10-second mark here. Irvin Enriquez still here on top in the guard there of Diego Aleman.
10-second clacker goes. Whew. Enriquez with the vicious flying knee.
And he timed that perfectly. He wait for Diego to get all the way up.
I can't believe that was one round. There was so much happening.
Yeah, I'm exhausted just watching.
Oh! Aleman missed that, what would have been kick or knee. I guess caught him on the collarbone or something. But Enriquez finishes the takedown, and they are in the middle. Aleman really likes this half butterfly. It keeps Enriquez's hips elevated, kind of limits the amount of power he can put into his shots, but it's not helping him get up.
And Irvin Enriquez is picking up right where he left off at in that first round.
But Aleman's got a really deep lockdown here, and it's messing up Enriquez's ability to balance. That lockdown is going to at least give him space to try and get out, but Enriquez is going to have a horrible time advancing unless he can get his foot unhooked. Aleman back up to his feet, use that lockdown to shift the weight of Enriquez. Enriquez looked to be wincing for a little bit in there. He's wincing when he's taking these body shots, he's gritting. Enriquez's pace is slowing down, but he is not too tired to shoot off that kick. You guys gotta realize, if you're fighting a high-end wrestler, you gotta stop throwing naked kicks. They're gonna get caught and you are gonna get pressed.
Yeah, throw a couple hands in there first. And if you're going to kick, you want them nice and low, maybe some calf kicks.
I mean, at least feint first. Enriquez just chops the leg out of Aleman, climbs on the back. Aleman using that old like Bisping defense by pressing himself into the fence, making it hard to get a second hook, and it's working for him. Enriquez unable to get the takedown, unable to get that second hook in. Aleman surviving here. He's doing really good in the striking. He's just got to stop these entrances by Enriquez. Remember, there's no points for good defense. Big elbow by Aleman.
Yeah, he felt that one.
Super dangerous thing to do versus a guy who's such an aggressive wrestler, but it paid off for him. Aleman with the double unders. Enriquez, big knee up the middle.
Yeah,
look for a hook on the break. Yep.
90 seconds left. I think if Diego can continue to, stuff the takedown attempts here of Irvin Enriquez.
Irvin ain't gonna stop shooting him.
No.
And it's gonna eat the clock up with control time. Big right hand by Aleman. Stuns Enriquez for a moment. Enriquez flicks that lead kick up, but misses. Aleman's trying to measure. Enriquez is gassing him out. You can see Aleman a little noodly on his actions. He's trying to rest in his moments before he attacks.
He's blasting away on those low kicks.
Hey. Right under the hips of Diego. Enriquez pulls him off the fence, sets him down, and he seems content to just control. He gets that Khabib ride. One deep hook, he's chasing the back. Aleman taking it away from him. Back in with the first hook, second hook. Enriquez standing on the cage, feet on the cage, toes in the cage. The referee warned them for sticking their phalanges and such in the cage earlier. He has it out, he's just leaning on it. Enriquez hanging on the back. People always go, oh, the guy standing up is getting... Dude, you have to squeeze onto this guy. If you are loose in the legs, you're gonna fall. It sucks a lot of energy out of both of these guys. Aleman out that door.
And they're all sweaty.
Super even fight. Super even fight.
Third and final round.
Yeah, Diego just needs to keep his distance. That way he can be able to see those takedowns there coming from a mile away.
It's the first complete avoidance. If he can keep that up.
It needs to stay nice and long, man. Continue to circle to his right.
I would tell him to feint his knees and use his uppercuts. When Enriquez starts shooting, if you can swing that in, it might not work to your advantage if he misses, but that knee coming right up at you as you change levels into it can do big damage. You know, you're already forced into the wrestling. You might as well try to take their head off with it.
He needs to stomp his foot hard down to the ground.
Aleman not settling here, but the wall is not your friend. And the Combatagon does not have the largest square footage you've ever heard of.
No, indeed.
Diego needs to get back up. He needs to finish if he wants to win this fight. As tough as in there, I give those first 2 rounds there by Irvin Enriquez, just by the sheer pressure and the constant takedown.
Enriquez was always initiating, always moving forward, and being effective, if nothing less than offensive, pretty much all the time. You know, that very much seals it in. Effective defense is great, but if you're not doing damage, causing blood, or doing something that impacts the way the other guy is fighting, the aggression is gonna trump it. Aleman back up to his feet, use that underhook to get him out. You gotta wonder if Enriquez was just like, I'm not getting anywhere, screw it, let's start over. Or if he was like, I need this 3 seconds to catch my breath before we get back to it. I mean, jumping stomp kicks, he's gotta have some gas left.
Nice check hook. And another.
Enriquez goes for the tilt, forces Aleman to carry the weight, and then just jumps over to his second hook. Really, really smart play there. Now in on the body lock, face into the fence, so now he can bear his weight into Aleman while Aleman is holding him up. Way easier when the guy's behind you and they have to secure themselves.
Yeah, because not only does he have to worry about his neck and the punches coming, but it's also too having to hold another grown man on your back. It's just exhausting to your legs.
I mean, Irvin is definitely like taxing his system by keeping that body lock on, but it's definitely way worse for Aleman at this point. Enriquez over here like a koala. If you didn't know, koalas are actually super mean.
I thought they were docile.
No, koalas are actually drug addicts. Eucalyptus is super, super intoxicant to them. And if you take it away from them, they get really ornery. Also, all koalas have gonorrhea.
I've heard that.
They do.
Wow.
Who found that out?
Someone in the outback. Also, the Australian military lost a war to emus back in the 50s. Nonetheless, sometimes you just know stuff. But Irvin Enriquez knows how to attack a neck. That's what he knows. Diego Aleman doing a great job defending. All the way around 3. But Enriquez finally gets it under, falls his way back, and Aleman is being a dog, getting out of that choke. Absolutely vicious. I saw Irving exclaim something as he popped out. I'm pretty sure it's a word we're not allowed to say on air. But Diego only has a minute. He has to posture up and knock Irving out, or this is an Irving bout, if you ask me.
Yeah, Diego has a minute to finish this fight.
Diego needs to let go of that leg and just throw 5 hooks as hard as he can and just see what happens. Enriquez and Diego back on their feet after a quick scramble. Enriquez pressing Diego. We got 30 seconds to go. I'd like to see these guys go Max Holloway and just thump it out for the finish. The wrestling, man, 60-40, very close. Great success by Enriquez, great success by Aleman in the defense. But these guys just need to break it off and thump it out for 20 seconds. Aleman.
Oh.
10 seconds.
Big punch by Aleman. Big drive by Enriquez. And that's 3 in the books. Hard fought fight. The first time we've ever seen Irvin Enriquez need to take a knee.
He pointed at his foot.
He was using it a lot. You think I can convince my wife to let me get a neck tattoo?
How do you not have one?
I don't want one. Those are pretty crazy. I do want a hand tattoo, but apparently that's a no.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the judges have reached a decision, a unanimous decision at that, for your winner. Out of the blue corner, Irvin Enriquez.
Great performance by Irvin Enriquez. The pressure takes it home. Enriquez non-stop on the attack, throwing hammers, chopping legs, and driving doubles. He kept Aleman on the fence or on his back for the vast majority of that fight. And though Aleman did a fantastic job defending takedowns, he didn't seem to have enough success with the striking when he could get Enriquez off of him. But a beautiful performance. Both these guys are an absolute handful.